ago about the Schmidt pain index, and now he's the star of Ant-Man. Listen, watch this, watch this.
Paraponera clavata.
I know. Bullet ants, right? Number one on the Schmidt pain index.
Hey guys, remember me from the bedroom?
That's so awesome! Okay, Dr. Justin Schmidt joins us now live via Skype with more. Now, to set it up, tell us, did you know this was happening? Did they contact you? How did you find out?
No, this was a complete surprise. I saw it by seeing a book or a movie review in the LA Times. I said, well, I've got to go and see this movie.
They totally name dropped you, Justin. That was so great. Okay, so I said when we talked to you before about the pain index, you said, oh, I got this book coming out. I said, well, we'll come back on when the book's out. So explain to people how you put together the pain index.
It was basically a graduate student era. You know, you're kind of starving graduate student. You got research projects, and you're trying to think of, you know, what can I do that's different and fun? And I said, well, I got stung by these ants, and they really hurt. You know, what's going on here? And so then I started comparing the pain of these ants, these harvester ants, with wasps and bees and cicada killers and, you know, just various other things. And I realized, oh, I needed a way to measure this. So I came up with this pain scale, which is basically a way to put numbers on something rather than just saying, oh, well, it hurts, or yeah, that one really hurts too. You know, that's not very informative. But if you can have a number, you know, like 1, 2, 3, or 4, then you can say, wow, that tells me something.
Okay,
what's the one thing I do not want to get stung by today? What is the one thing?
Well, probably since you're in the U.S., I would say probably the harvester ants. But if you're in the world at large, then it'd be the bullet ants.
The bullet ants, the ones that they referenced in Ant-Man and dropped your name. I see what you did there, Doctor. I see what you did there. So that's the one that hurts the worst, huh?
Oh, yes, the bullet ants. Well, it comes from the Spanish bala, which is literally translated into English literally as bullet. And it feels kind of like, you know, you're just wandering around doing your own thing, being perfectly harmless, and all of a sudden this bullet hits you, you know, up your ankle or something. Like, whoa, who shot me? What did I do? You know, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
Okay, so I have a question. You know, for people to kind of understand your index, what kind of ant would be similar to, you know, getting a tattoo in the pain index threshold?
A tattoo is probably like a whole series of fire ants that you kind of spread them around. You have this nice rose or whatever you're tattooing, kind of cover the rose with a bunch of fire ants. And that's I haven't had a tattoo, but that's my guess.
Okay, and obviously you can't endure this, but for a woman giving birth, is there any ant on the spectrum that has that pain index?
I think the woman giving birth is a big difference in that that's a joyful thing. You know, you're going to get a beautiful baby out of the end, whereas a bullet ant hurts probably almost as much, but you don't get anything out of the end.
You don't get the payoff of a baby. That's right.
It might last longer than the baby birth.
Really? Oh, my goodness.
6 hours, you know, who knows?
Wow.
Dr. Schmidt, the name of the book and where can people get it?
It's called The Sting of the Wild. I have a copy here. I don't know if you can see it. Try to hold it up where you can see it.
Yep, we can see it.
And you can get it at Johns Hopkins University Press, or you can get it at your local bookstore, or they should have them. And of course, Amazon has them, Barnes & Noble has them. Today's the official release date, so you should be able to get them just about anywhere today.
Well, you sent me an advance copy, and I got to tell you, it's a fantastic read. It is a lot of fun. I'm so glad you got stung, so I didn't have to. Right. But the way you describe it, Doctor, is so great. It's really a great book. It's a great book. Well, thanks for joining us again, and I was so excited to see you mentioned an Ant-Man. That was quite a thrill.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, that was a surprise for me, too. You know, here I'm just a little cloistered scientist, and all of a sudden, I'm in the media. Wow.
Yeah, I dare say you're kind of a big deal
Kind of a big deal, Doc. Kind of a big deal. All right, thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Take care.
I'm serious. The book is fantastic.
Oh, it looks like